How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So we're back with another NL team. Our final NL team that didn't make the postseason, that's going to be the Milwaukee Brewers, who actually had a pretty solid year, but I guess they just couldn't get into the wild card, unfortunately. But we're going to try to see if we can get them in the wild card, at least today. Maybe win a World Series, who knows. But if you guys would need to see the rules, they're down in the description with all my other socials, playlist, Soccer Channel main channel. And while you're there, make sure to leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe if you are not subscribed already, because we're going to be uploading more content just like this. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so we have the Brewers here. Now let's take a look at some of the lineups, the team, and things of that nature that we've got going on over here. So, we've got some decent players. Willie Adames is pretty solid. William Contreras, he's done some good stuff. Rowdy Tellez, we've got Winker, Luis Urias, Christian Yelich coming off the bench. He's got that massive contract. We'll see what we decide to do about him. We might end up moving him. Brian Anderson off the bench. Okay, so there's some talent. Now I think where our real talent shows and shines will be right here with our starting rotation of Corbin Burnes, Brandon Woodruff, and Freddie Peralta. Now the bottom two, I'm not sure. We'll see what we have to do about that. Our bullpen could use a little bit of work. I mean, Devin Williams is a solid closer, one of the better ones in the league. But after that, I feel like our bullpen isn't too amazing. So we might want to try to improve there. But if I take a look at the roster, yeah, we could make some upgrades here. Probably get a better second baseman. That's another thing we might look to do. So we're just going to sim to the regular season, make a couple of trades here before we start going, and see if we can upgrade this team. All right, I'll just deal with the Blue Jays. We're going to give up Keston Hiura, Mike Brousseau, and Tyler Naquin for Santiago Espinal from the Toronto Blue Jays. Pretty solid second baseman. I think he could be okay for us. Small upgrade, nothing too crazy there. I'm going to shop around offers, see if I can get for Christian Yelich. Maybe try to get some, like, prospects. If there's anything out there that I might want to do, just because, again, he's making a lot of money. So I'll see what's out there in the market. I'm just kind of looking. Doesn't seem to be too great. I guess if he's struggling at the All-Star break, we can move him, because I'm not really getting into anything too crazy. Or if he's not really playing a lot. So, yeah, I think we'll just keep the team as is for now. Do I want to sign anybody in free agency to bolster up the bullpen? I don't think so. Do I want to get, like, Zach Britton for a season? Or James Bond? Nah, not really. I think we'll just keep the team as is, and I'll see you guys at the All-Star break, and we'll assess the team. Alright, so we're at the All-Star break, and we're doing pretty solid, 54-37. Definitely happy with our starting pitching. I would assume that's where we're kind of dominating, but I could be wrong. We'll take a look at the stats and see what we got. So the lineup, I mean, Santiago's been pretty solid. He's hitting 286, so I feel like he's been a good pickup so far. Garrett Mitchell, I mean, how about William Contreras hitting 326 to 23 homers? He's having a great season. Willie Adames has been excellent as well. Luke Voigt's been solid, which is cool. Rowdy Tellez, not too bad. Luis Urias has been good. Winker's been struggling. And then Tyrone Taylor also been struggling. Christian Yelich, not doing amazing, but he's doing better than Jesse Winker. So Jesse Winker's be a free agent. I think we just let him walk. Maybe we just move both of them and try to get a better left fielder. Okay. I mean, the bench is The bench is Some guys are doing solid, some aren't. Our top three guys in the rotation are excellent. Eric Lauer's been solid. Wade Miley's been pretty good, actually, so we'll take that. The bullpen, Hauser's been pretty bad. Bush, Joel Pamps has been solid. Aaron Ashby, not great. Bobby Milner, okay. And Devin Williams has been pretty solid, 29 saves. Okay. So, I'm going to try to move and try to get an upgrade at left field. I think we move on from Yelich and Winker. I mean, we still have Sal Frelick. He's going to be, you know, maybe somebody that we see in a few seasons in the majors. Not quite sure yet, but let's see if we try to get an upgrade for our left fielder for now and free up some money. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Guardians. We're going to get Steven Kwan for Christian Yelich, Jesse Winker, and Joey Wiemer. So, yeah, Steven Kwan, definitely going to be an upgrade. He's having a pretty solid season. Help us out in left field, and we are saving a ton of money in the process. So I like that deal there. Now, I'm actually curious to see if there's any free agents, like right fielders, that we might want to get. Because we only have one right now. I mean, This would kind of just be like a minor league deal. I guess we could just get like some right fielder depth. Maybe just try to get this Kenny Angle guy if he wants to come to the team. Length's about right. Okay, we'll just give him 60K. I don't know if he'll be in the majors, but it says he is right now, but that's fine. I just want a little bit, not just another right fielder. So we traded one away. So let's take a look here. So the lineups, it's not too bad. I think we have made some upgrades. Steven Kwan is here, which is what we want to see. Just making sure that, yeah, Abraham Torres, unfortunately, in the minors. He hasn't been doing that great, though. But I guess you can always get the call-up. So, yeah, let's just simulate the rest of the season. I'll see you guys once I'm there. We got this Fred Hernandez guy. We'll just let the team sign him. So, we won the division, 97-65. Taking on the Cubs in the division series. And I guess... Wait, where are the Cubs? Okay, yeah, there they are. Yeah, we're taking them on, not in the division series. Okay, that's a bug. It's a wild card. But yeah, okay, 97-65. Take a look at the league leaders here. Freddie Peralta, strikeouts. Devin Williams, saves. Corbin Burns, shutouts. Freddie Peralta, WAR. So excellent season there for those guys. And, yeah, I'm liking the way the team played. Looks like Steven Kwan was one of the better hitters in the league as well. He had 298. Freddie Peralta, Cy Young. That is excellent to see from him. He had a great season. Yeah, pitching's going to be huge here. Injury list. Anybody on the list? Burns, head concussion. That's unfortunate, but he should be okay. He's had a great season. So, yeah, we'll have him, though. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, top guys were excellent. Eric Lauer's okay. Wade Miley struggled a bit. And then we have Colin Wiles, who pitched. I mean, he was an all right. The bullpen, hit and miss for some guys, but for the most part, it looks like it was okay. Devin Williams, 52 saves, so fantastic stuff from the guy, the homie. Offensively, Espinal was pretty good. We got Mitchell. By the way, I'm very excited to see number one. Where is he? Jackson Chourio could potentially be a starter at some point very soon. Maybe as early as next season he can get called up, but we'll see. So far, though, the lineup looked great. I mean, Rowdy Tellez hit 40 homers, so he had an excellent year. Dom's pretty solid. Contreras had a really good year. I might try to get Joey Menezes. I think I want to get him. Tyron Taylor, not that great of a season. It was okay at some points, but yeah, nah, 218, not really going to cut it. So maybe try to get, I might try to go get, might try to go get Joey Menezes. I cannot speak. But yeah, teams are good. So let's take a look here at the standings. So yeah, we're 97 wins, one of the better teams in the MLB, but not quite the best. But we're up there. We're up there. So let's see. We're taking on the Cubs. We've got Peralta versus Jameson Taillon. Game number 1. How can we fare against the Cubs? We're going to win that 1-8-3. Game 2. Corbin Burns back from his head contusion. And we're going to lose that one 6-2. So he's still a little bit rattled. Do or die game 3 here. Woodruff or Smiley. And we're going to lose 2-0. Yikes. Okay. No offense here. 3 hits in this game. So yeah, we really struggled here. Yeah, really nobody hit the ball that well except for Taylor, surprisingly. Espinal was pretty solid, too. But yeah, everybody's bats. And Mitchell. Everybody's bats kind of went cold in that game. But the pitching, Corbin Burns struggled a little bit. That's unfortunate to see. Freddie Peralta wasn't amazing either in his, but he still, he didn't get the win, but he was still alright. I think we still won the game, but bullpen, some guys were okay, some guys weren't. Most guys didn't even pitch. So, a little bit of a disappointing end to the season, but we still have 4 more seasons, so I'm not too worried. Let's sim the offseason, see what we got going on here. We're going to have the Dodgers beating the Angels, battle of the LA teams, and Dodgers reign supreme. So let's go on to the offseason. So we're at free agency now. I did offer, I didn't offer Burns or Woodruff arbitration. I'm going to just try to sign them outright, I'm hoping. I probably should have done that at contract extensions. But we'll see if we can get them now. I will aim, because I do have a good amount of money here, to try to get these guys, you know, some of these guys here. I mean, I do want bullpen help, but I'm going to throw Ohtani a contract, because, like, if I could add Ohtani to this team with our current pitching rotation and his bat, like, there's no telling how good this team could be. So I will throw him a contract. We'll give him like a 12-year deal. We'll throw him a player option. I'll probably give him like $400 million and see if he wants to come to the Brewers. If he doesn't, that's fine. But we're basically we're gonna be trying to get bullpen help mostly. So that's gonna be the thing. Actually, he wants even less than that, so I'll probably throw him like 350 or something, or maybe 370. So that works. 375. And yeah, let's see if we try to get some bullpen help and go from there. Picked up Clayton Kershaw just on like a 3-year deal because I feel like he's gonna regress a bit, but he's a good guy to add to the rotation. He usually does pretty well in the Sims, so we're gonna get him to add to the rotation. So I like that. Welcome to the team, Clayton Kershaw. I think I'm gonna do this deal with the Marlins. We're gonna give up Peyton Henry, Wade Miley, and Bryce Turang for Joey Meneses. So Joey's gonna definitely help out in the lineup. And and saves a little bit of cash. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, Joey, welcome to the team. And yeah, we are at the start of the second season. Let's take a look at the team. I did add a little bit to our bullpen. Nothing too crazy, but the lineup is pretty much the same. Obviously, you just saw me trade for Joey Meneses, but everybody else is kind of just still here chilling. I mean, I like the team. This is also not this is spring training, so we'll just assume it's a regular season. I like the team. Look at the lineup. Looks pretty good. Nobody too crazy, but our pitching rotation is pretty filthy with Burns, Peralta, Woodruff, and Kershaw. And we got Eric Lauer as well at the back. The bullpen, again, we got a few guys. Got Castro. Nothing too crazy. Castro. We picked up Brian Stanek. Aldous Chapman. Of course, you still have Devin Williams. So, could use a little bit more improvement on the bullpen, but I mean, for now, I think it'll hold up. Our pitching's looking great. So let's see if we can have another good season and maybe make the postseason again and go further than the wild card this time. All right, so we're 49-41 at the All-Star break. It's not that great. I thought we'd be a little bit better. I mean, we're still kind of, in the running to win the division, but not a big fan of how we're playing right now. We have a couple guys that are hurt right now, but nobody too major. But let's take a look at the lineup, see how we're doing. Quan has not been that great this season. And he seems like he hasn't really been playing that much. Probably got hurt. Espinal has been pretty solid. Joey Meneses has been okay. Carrera solid. Voit. Lidama's down year. Telez down year so far. Lujuris down year. So I'm a little bit worried about that. However, Jackson Chourio, man, he is the real deal. This guy's the real deal, man. He's doing pretty good when he plays. He seems like he's the real deal, at least. Victor Caratini's been okay. Off the bench, Anderson has not been good. Our rotation, Freddie Peralta has been solid. Looks like he got hurt. Woodruff's been good. Kershaw's been very good. Eric Lauer's been struggling, and Corbin Burns has been also good. Our rotation could be a little bit better. It's still doing solid. Our bullpen, though, I'm worried to see that. Ashby's been terrible. Cash has been terrible. So that's not good. Joel's been solid. Milner's been solid. Bush's been all right. Stanek's been solid. Chapman's been really good. And Devin Williams. So a couple guys have been kind of bad. But, I mean, it's kind of like it could maybe use some work there. But maybe we try to get a little bit of help in the bullpen. Castro's not working out. Neither is Aaron Ashby, so maybe we try to flip those two guys and see what you can get for them. Well, Ashby has been, he's still 25. But yeah, maybe we could let me see if we can get something for him because, I don't know. I'm not too keen on the way he's been performing lately. I might just do this deal here with the Astros, give up Ashby, Castro, and Hauser for Montero. I think we do this deal. Do I want to do that? I mean, maybe we do that. Hicks, how's Hicks doing? He's struggling. But I definitely want to throw these guys in. So I mean, I'm trying to think. Is he been good? Can't check Trevor Stephan. No, I can't get them. Can't get Garrett. Can't get Eric Swanson. No. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the Astros. We'll get Montero, who's been solid. He is making a lot of money, but I feel like he could be, pretty good. Probably an upgrade over these guys. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then I want to see if there's anybody out there, maybe that we could add in free agency that is maybe a solid reliever for a season. I guess we could pick up Ryan Tepera for a year. We'll throw him like a 910. We'll give him like a bullpen duty. We'll give him 900. Thanks about right. Salary too low? All right, fine. We'll give you 980. That's fine. I mean, it's only here for the season, so it's okay. All right. I think that's about all I want to do for now with this team. I think next season will be a big year for us. Where we're going to try to bolster up the team a little bit. But so far, yeah, we're kind of like in a running for the wild card. So let's just try to stay afloat. Alright, I'm not going to lie, we kind of went on a bit of a downward spiral, but we picked it up in this last month. Ended up going to 89-73, won the division, and take on the Mets. It's not the divisional series, though, I don't think. Nope. Because, again, we were 3 seed. Brandon Woodruff led league in strikeouts. I did extend Corbin Burns, by the way, he accepted, so that's pretty cool. We got some guys on the injury list. Or did, not anymore. How are the lineups looking? Yeah, Stephen Kwan, bad year for him. I would have liked more out of him this season. Yeah, he struggled a bit. Espinal was really good. Jimenez ended up ending the season on fire. He was solid. Tellez, same thing. Ended the season on fire. Voigt was good. Contreras, we'll take that. Domus had a bad year. Same with Luis. Garrett Mitchell. Dude, Jackson Chourio, that was pretty good off the bench. Anderson struggled. Caratine had a bad second half of the year. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit concerning. Our rotation, Burns ended up having a good year. Peralta, I would like a little bit more out of him. Woodruff was good. Kershaw was good. And Eric Lauer's not terrible. Again, the season kind of cold. Could have been a little bit better. Ethan Small, not great. Stanek had a bad second half. Milner and Joel were solid. Montero was good. Chapman was really good, and Devin Williams had 48 saves. 10 blown saves a lot, but you know he still ended up doing okay. So we got to take on the Mets. Let's take a look at the standings. Yeah, again, 89 wins, barely beating out the Cubs, but we would have had a wild card anyway. Dodgers didn't win the division. Padres did. The Mets had 85 wins. Okay. So let's see how we could fare against the Mets. They've got Kodai Senga on the bump for them versus Corbin Burns. Game 1, we're going to take a loss there, 5-6. Chapman blew the game. No rhyme or reason behind it. We were up and gave up a ton of runs. Okay, game number 2. We got to win this one, but Peralta on the bump versus David Peterson, and we're going to choke 3-0. Nice. Peralta pitched okay. But what happened? Chapman, I don't know, Milner was, yeah, our bullpen was brutal. Stanek was good. We just couldn't hit. 2 hits? Come on, guys. Dude, Espinal was a good pickup. Tellez was good, Mitchell, but man, our offense just really struggling, man. That's second straight season. Juan, I'm a little worried about you. Yeah, a lot of guys just didn't hit the ball that great. Okay, pitching rotation. Corbin Burns, I like a little bit more from you. The bullpen, I mean, Milner was bad, and so is Chapman, which is kind of unfortunate, because Chapman was good the entire season until he got lit up in the postseason. Okay, at least that one game. So, work to do. Braves beat the Rays in the World Series. So, yeah, this is a big offseason for us. We might need a little bit of an overhaul. We'll try to see if we can add some guys to the team and try to get this team contending past the wild card round. All right, so we're at free agency, and I'm kind of looking at what we could potentially use. I wouldn't mind trying to get another pitcher in this rotation. Doesn't have to be anybody too crazy. But, of course, we need a little bit. We might try to get another relief pitcher as well. But I feel like I want another bat, like a DH. So, like, I might literally go after Juan Soto. Yeah, I might just go after him. I'm leaning heavily towards getting Juan Soto. I mean, it could go like a Bregman. I guess he could play DH, or you know, there's something there's some stuff that could be had here. I'm gonna throw around a couple contracts. I'm gonna go Juan Soto. I feel like Juan Soto he's Juan Soto, and I've seen him do great things. So we'll throw Juan Soto a contract. See if we try to get him on the team. It's gonna be a ridiculous contract, but then again, it is Juan Soto, so it makes sense. This dude always wants a lot of money. So we'll throw him a deal and maybe try to get another starting pitcher just to add to the rotation. First big sign, I'm going to add Juan Soto to the lineup, so that's huge. I need a guy that could hit because our offense has been really struggling in the postseason. So Juan Soto will help us out there. Do we get anybody else here that is a headliner? Doesn't... Oh, yeah, there we go. Mike Soroka. So we're going to add him to the rotation. Nothing too crazy, but he's a pretty solid pitcher, so we'll take it. Mike Soroka, welcome to the team. And that's pretty much about it for, I think, headline signings. We'll try to add a few other guys to bullpen and maybe add a couple platoon guys as well. And, yeah, we should be primed for our third season. All right, third season is upon us, and I think the team looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the lineups. It's definitely looking good. Juan Soto's going to be our DH. Rowdy Tellez is, I guess, going to be splitting first base duty with Luke Voigt. And Luke Voigt's been pretty good this video, so I can't be upset about that. The team looks pretty good on paper. The lineup looks good. The rotation is pretty cool. We've got Burns, Peralta, Woodruff, Soroka, and Kershaw. Pretty solid starting rotation. The bullpen, nothing too crazy. We did pick up Scott Barlow to add to it, which is nice. Still a little bit worried about it, but we'll see if we can hold off the concerns. But I like the team, and I think we can compete. I feel like we should be able to compete. We've been doing that all video, getting to the postseason twice in a row, but getting eliminated in the wild card. So let's try to maybe dominate in the regular season. That way we can at least bypass the wild card, get to the NLDS, and then go from there. So if I need to make a move with the All-Star break, I'll let you guys know. But I think for now, I think we're fine. I am looking at center field. I mean, we could use Jax Trio in a trade because he's got really good potential. Sal Frelick as well, and try to get a really dominant center fielder. If I could throw a contract in, I did get kind of Falefa, if I didn't mention that, and Whit Merrifield for like platoon guys. But I'm just trying to look if there's anybody here that has a huge contract that we could move. I mean, I guess Kershaw, but Kershaw's not that huge per se. I mean, I'll see what's out there. Like, if I throw these guys in, like, what could I honestly get? Like, if I just did, like, all. Like, is there anybody crazy in the trade finder? My assumption is probably not if it's taking this long to load. Like, I'd have to, like, propose a trade. So I'll look, I'll shop, but I'm probably going to keep the team the way it is. Oh, no, I actually get offers. Okay. Orioles. I can get Shohei Ohtani. Wow. I will come back to that. I can get Aaron Judge. I will come back to that. Okay. Wow. Alright, I did not think I'd get crazy offers like this, but alright. I'm going to look around now that I'm looking at this. Yordan Alvarez. Wow, is it that? Maybe Trade Finder is kind of broken, because I feel like if I propose this trade, Jazz? I feel like if I propose this trade, it wouldn't come up. I just have this weird feeling that it wouldn't come up. I mean, I could be wrong. But okay, there are some offers here. Let me think about this for a moment. Dang. I thought long and hard. There were some really good offers, man. But you know what? We're gonna rock with the team. I'm confident in our team's ability. We're not gonna go after Ohtani. We're not gonna go after Judge. There's another trade I tried to do with the Rays, or I was gonna think about with the Rays with Rasmussen, Reynolds. I mean, there's a lot of guys who get Reynolds, and then also Cody Heuer. I was just like, you know what? Let's just keep the team as is. If we need to make a move at the deadline, I can do it then. But for now, let's see how this team does, and I'll see you guys once I'm at the All-Star break. All right, well, we're 57-33. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at the injury list. Got some guys hurt. Corbin Burns, shoulder tear. That's tough. That's tough. 2.65 ERA. That's tough. Okay. Pitching rotation, how we doing? Peralta's been not good. A little bit scary. Need a little bit more from that. Woodruff's been okay. Soroka's been amazing. Kershaw's been really good. Ethan Small. Okay. The bullpen, not amazing. I mean, down here, Baldo's been awesome. Montero's been terrible this year, and Devin Williams been all right. So, okay. Lineups. Stephen Kwan, that's a better season he's having now. He's only played 33 games, though, which is a little bit strange. Espinal's been bad. Juan Soto's been amazing. Jordan's been good. Luke Voigt's been absolutely incredible in the 16 games he's played. And also, Rowdy Tellez has been great, too, so that's fantastic. The platoon guys have been, kind of just spot up better, I guess. Damas has been better season this year. Luis, you've been not very good. Might look to trade you. Garrett Mitchell has been okay. All right. Man, now it's tough because it's like I don't think I'm going to be able to get those guys again. Ohtani has been pretty good. Honestly, actually, Judge I could probably get. Judge is not having a good... Well, actually, has Judge been having a good year? He has been. Do I throw in Kershaw, Frelick? I mean, I can't get that trade anymore. Damn. I can get Ohtani, though. I can get Carlos Rodon. I've never traded for Carlos Rodon. I do need a better pitcher. Do I do this to get Carlos Rodon? I don't know. Alek Manoah, I've never gotten him. This is tough, man. Trout. Can we get Trout? No, we can't get Trout. We can get Aaron Nola, though. But I've gotten him before a few times. Julio Rodriguez, we've never been able to trade for. Ronald Acuna Jr. we traded for like once. Spencer Strider, I don't think I've ever traded for. He's had a bad year. I can get Shane Bieber pretty easily, plus a reliever. Dang, man, that's tough. His best player is David Rodriguez. Damn, that stinks. Wow, Rocky's best player is Robbie Ray. I can get that and more. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Mookie Betts I've never traded for. I've always wanted to trade for him. I mean, Mookie Betts and Julio Urias I'd get. Get Dustin May. Ooh, that's an interesting trade, but I have him as I don't need Mookie Betts. Do I get Rodon? Do I get Carlos Rodon? I might just pull the trigger on him. But do I really want to give up Jackson, who's been really good? Garrett Mitchell has been okay. I mean, I don't think Frelick's ever going to see the majors because now we have Steven Kwan and Juan Soto. I just don't think it's going to be relevant in the video. And Kershaw, I mean, he's been good, but he is going to continue to regress. Well, he's actually been really good. Is he going to really regress? 9-2, man. That's tough. Do I pull the trigger? I do need a third baseman as well. And get Manny Machado really easily. Alright, I think, yeah. Do I get Ohtani instead? Nah. You know what? I want to be different. Let's get Rodon. I'm going to get Carlos Rodon. We're going to add him to the rotation for Kershaw, Frelick, and Juria. I might regret that move. But, you know what? I do need a pitcher. I do need a pitcher. If Corey Bird's hurt for a bit. So I guess he can kind of step in and help. So, something different. And, yeah, I mean, a third baseman. Can we get a third baseman? I would like to get one. I'm going to throw in Toro. Yeah, I can get Manny Machado really easily. Just give you my worst player, really. A lot of catchers. Can't actually give... We're not interested. We're not interested. We're not interested. You're interested in Caratini, though. Yeah, I'll do this. Toro, Urias, and Victor Caratini for Manny Machado. Yeah, we'll do that. Manny Machado, welcome to the team. So thank you, Padres. I like it. Okay, it's not bad. We'll see how the team does. See me the rest of the season, and we will go from there. All right, we won 104-58, so we had a good season, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff. So we're finally past the divisional or the wildcard rounds and into the divisional. 104 wins was the best record in the MLB. Well, one game ahead of the Astros. Okay. League leaders: Juan Soto, RBIs, runs, and base on balls. Juan Soto had a great season, hit 310. That is cool to see from the homie. Awards: Juan Soto MVP. That's great. Very great. Great pickup there. Juan Soto showing off. Okay, everybody seems to be healthy. That's cool. Lineups. Kwan was pretty solid. Espinal had a bad season. That's fine, though. Soto and Machado were really good. So was Joey Menezes, and Luke Voit was amazing. You know, when he played him and Tellez, they kind of rotated back and forth. Contreras had a nice year as well. Willie Adames, better season. Garrett Mitchell was good, too. So the lineup was pretty good for the most part. The bench, Taylor in spot spot opportunities was good. Kind of Falefa played a lot. And then after that, nothing too crazy. I guess Whit Merrifield's in the minors. He is, and he's regressing like crazy. 264. Okay, maybe we move him. I don't know if we need him. We'll keep him around. Not too big of a deal. In case somebody gets hurt. How are the rotations looking? Corbin Bird's excellent season. Rodon was pretty solid for us. Peralta ended up having a nice second half of the year. That's much better. Soroka was great, and Woodruff also great as well. Bullpen, I'm a little worried about, especially the top and the middle. The bottom half, I'm also a little bit worried about Montero. Yeah, shaky. Very shaky. Devin Williams extended him. He had a pretty solid year, so I'll take that. And yeah, well, we're in the NLDS automatically. We're going to be on the Padres, who we just made a trade with. And also we took Juan Soto from them in free agency. So the Padres got Eric. Oh, look at that. They got Eric Lauer on the team. We know you. Corbin Burns versus Eric, game 1. And we win 7-6. Okay. Cool stuff there. Game 2, Carlos Rodon versus Joe Musgrove. We're going to win that. No, we're not. We're going to lose that one. 9-8. And, wow, Carlos got lit up. However, we almost came back and won. But dang, okay, that's not good at all. Game 3, we need to win this one. Peralta versus Tyler Mahle on the bump. And we lose that one 4-3. Bullpen blowing the game. In the 9th. Game 5, Soroka versus MILWAUKEE. We win that one 6-2. And Burns. Gotta light up here. Gotta pick it up, Joe Musgrove. Let's light him up. And we don't. We get shut out. 6-0. Tough, man. 4 hits. Ugh. Oh, the lineup's Quan. What are we doing? Menezes was good. Machado and Soto didn't do that great either. Voit was solid. Willie Adames. Mitchell hit 470. God dang it, man. We're choking in the postseason right now. What's happening? Tellez was good as well. Alright, pitching rotation. Burns was really bad. Carlos Rodon was awful. Peralta wasn't very good. Soroka was good. Dang, man, that's tough. Bullpen, yeah, some guys were good. Some guys were. Chapman was solid. Barlow was good. Man, okay. We got 2 more seasons, man. I feel like we've been underperforming, so we have to, at least it's a step in the right direction. Dodgers beat the Astros, 2025 Worlds. We got 2 more seasons to win it. Let's see if we can try to find ways to improve this team. All right, so I think this free agency, again, I think I'm going to focus on, I want to say the bullpen. Yeah, I think we try to get some bullpen help. Now, is there anybody I can move that I don't really want? That is the question. Barlow's pretty solid. I mean, I'm just trying to look here. Whit Merrifield, I guess we could try to move him. Brian Anderson, I think I might want to get rid of. He's just not been good at all. Maybe try to get some prospects for him, some young guys. Yeah, I think we'll move Brian Anderson. Let's see if there's anything out there for him. Just some prospects. Flip him up. Free up a little bit of money. I mean, I'll do this deal with the Orioles here. I'll get Samuel and Perez. I mean, I could just do that. But I think I might want a little bit of positional players, too. Not just relievers, especially since I'm going to be signing a lot of relievers. So maybe we just try to get a deal we can get, like something like this with the Nationals we could do. Where it's like, okay, get a relief pitcher, but also get a catcher and a right fielder. Or this one with the Phillies. Actually, we'll do this one with the Phillies. We'll get Sherwood Gonzalez, Kevin Casillas, and Nate Mobley. Nothing too crazy, but we'll do that deal there. And that's, I think, will help us out a little bit. That way we can try to go after, maybe Michael King. We'll throw a deal with maybe like Ryan Helsley. And, yeah, just try to bolster up the bullpen, add to the bullpen, because we need help there. All right, so first signing we're going to make is Ryan Helsley. Welcome to the team. Need him and also Michael King to bolster up that bullpen. So that's going to be helpful, I hope, with the pitching. That way, if our starters struggle, we can get these guys in, and they'll help us out. 4th season, I mean, again, the team's looking good. I mean, on paper, this is a good team. Now, the question is, can we put it into practice by going to the postseason and performing the way we need to be performing? I mean, I guess that's remained to be seen, but we'll try our best. The lineups look good. The rotation, I mean, again, this is a really good rotation. The bullpen, I mean, it's improved, it looks like. I mean, getting Williams, Helsley, and King. I mean, well, obviously we already had Williams, but, you know, Barlow also there. We've got this, we got Abner Uribe up here as well, just in case somebody gets hurt. Hopefully nobody does get hurt, because he's our worst relief pitcher. I mean, we still have Espinoza as well that we could maybe use to try to get another guy. And Eric Smith is somebody else here that could be potential trade bait. I mean, we could look around. I mean, you guys saw the deals that we can get for some of these prospects is kind of outrageous. So, I mean, I'll look around, see if there's anything in the market, but chances are I'll probably just hold off, and we'll maybe look to make a move at some point later on down the road. All right, 63-27 at the All-Star break. This is definitely a good-looking year for us. Stephen Kwan having a great season. Espinal's been all right. Juan Soto is hitting 367. It's pretty insane. Machado's been struggling this year, but he's on fire as of late, which is cool. Contreras, excellent year for you. Tellez has been awesome. Willie Adames has been on fire as of late. Nothing too crazy there. I don't see Joey Menezes. I mean, he got hurt. It's a little bit unfortunate. Okay. Kiner Falefa has been solid as a platoon guy. So let's see. Yeah, Joey is hurt. He is gone. 320. You hate to see it. He's probably going to be gone for the rest of the year. 38 days. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Most likely. I mean, maybe he comes back, but I highly doubt it. I think he's just going to be... I think that just doesn't... It should be 180 days plus. He's on the 6th. We'll see. I don't know. But that's unfortunate. Burns, excellent. Carlos Rodon's having an unbelievable season. Could be a Cy Young candidate. Peralta's been good. Stroke's been good. And Woodruff's been good as well. So, rotation's great. Abner's not too bad. Bullpen, Barlow's been nice. Montero's been good this year. Joel's been good. Got Eric Smith up here. Got Devin Williams doing his thing. Ryan Helsley hasn't pitched much. When he does, he hasn't given up a run. And Michael King has been very good. So our pitching's great, and our offense is great as well. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. I mean, this team's looking fantastic. So I'll simulate, I guess, the rest of the season. I mean, the thing I might want to do is maybe at some point do we think about trying to get a better second baseman. I mean, Espinal had a good first 2 years. He had a down year last year. This season, you know, he is expiring. Do I want to keep him? If there is a better second baseman, I mean, I could go after said person. Torres. I mean, Jimenez would be great, but Jimenez I can't get. Jonathan India, he wouldn't be too bad of an option, but I think we just wait until I get a better idea. I mean, I think we're cool. I think the team's cool. I don't want to make any changes. I'm happy with this. Maybe we do something in free agency, but nevertheless, I'm happy with the squad, and let's keep it. All right, 109-53, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So obviously had the best record in the NL, and I would assume in the MLB with 109 wins. Although the Dodgers at 107, so you know what? Maybe not. Angels at 100. Okay, no, we did. Okay, the Dodgers are still pretty good though, so I'm a little bit worried about them. Did we really end the season on a 3-game losing streak? I guess we did. Anyways, how do we do? Injuries. Yeah, Joey's still hurt. Joey's gone for the year, man. That's tough to see. So tough to see. Lineups, though. Kwan was good. Espinal was alright. Juan Soto had an amazing season. Didn't even win. Like, we didn't have any league leaders. It's crazy. He hit 344. Didn't even lead the league? Wow, Bo hit 345. That sucks. Okay. Was he a runner-up? He was a runner-up to P. Alonso. I disagree with that. I think Juan Soto should have won an MVP. Machado and on fire, but he didn't have that great of a year, honestly. Everybody else seemed to be pretty solid. I'm a little worried about Tyron Taylor not doing that great, but I think we'll be okay. How was the rotation looking? Burns was great. Carlson didn't even win the Cy Young. I'm surprised. Who won the Cy Young? Julio. Yeah, okay. All right, Julio has had a good year. But yeah, Carlos Rodon was excellent, so you can't be mad about that. Peralta had a good year. Mike Soroka, Banner Woodruff. I mean, great pitching from our starters. The bullpen was good. Eric Smith, not great, but everybody else was fantastic. Michael King, 46 saves. That's cool to see. So yeah, I mean, this is our year, man. We're looking good, and we got to take on the Braves. Braves are a good team. We got Jack Don on the bump versus Corbin Burns. Game 1 is going to be a 6-3 win for us. Carlos Rodon versus Kyle Wright. Game 2, we're going to lose that one 4-0. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, Game 3. Peralta versus Aslacey. We're going to lose that one 8-6. Can we please not choke in the NLDS? Good. Game 4, we win 11-3. We need to win Game 5 to go to the NLCS. Corbin Burns versus Owen Murphy. And we choke. Really? We lose? We were terrible, guys. Terrible. Guys, how are we losing, man? How are we losing these teams? I'm a little worried to see Barlow not doing great in the postseason. We hit the ball better. We definitely hit the ball better. I mean, this is the only game we didn't really do amazing. I mean, this game was good. This game we hit a little bit. It was coming more with the pitching. You know, could have had a little bit better of a game last game, but even then, it's like, I'm a little worried to see, like, Burns, Peralta kind of didn't do that great. The bullpen, Barlow struggled. Montero, dude. Eric Smith was good, though, ironically. And, yeah, King only pitched an inning. Dude, those bullpens, man, they're either good or they're not. And I'm a little bit worried. It's just, we're just not doing their thing. They weren't doing their thing there. Lineup-wise, I mean, we were pretty solid. Machado kind of struggled. He just did not have a good year. I don't expect that again, but if we get that, then I'm going to be very upset. So, yeah, I mean, we have one more season. Not much to show for it right now, but we still have one more season. I'm confident that we'll be back in the postseason for our 5th and final year. Angels beat the Phillies. So, again, I mean, maybe we just swap out. Try to get the best bullpen, guys. I mean, it's all about hit or miss. So, let's see how we do in our 5th and final season, trying to make some moves to improve this team and going forward. 5th and final season now. I don't have a ton of money to spend. In fact, I really have nothing to spend. I'm trying to think if there's anybody. Maybe we just try to trade for some guys here. I mean, I do need a second base. I feel like I want a better second baseman. I'm going to throw Whit Merrifield in a deal because I don't think I need him anymore. We throw him in a deal. Maybe, God, do I throw in Connor Falefa? He's been okay as a platoon guy. Throw in Danny Flores and see if we can get these guys. If one of these guys can get me like a good relief pitcher that isn't too expensive. And again, we're just going to try to just re-sign everybody here, and then maybe, you know, going forward, we'll see what we can do. Either a relief pitcher or a second baseman. If we can get both, 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, Trevor Story, nah, that's not really what I'm looking at. I'm after. Gleyber Torres, not what I'm after. Just too much money. And Altuve is a 77 now. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll see what's out there in the market. I mean, I'm not seeing anything too crazy. All right, I think we do this deal here with the Cubs. We're gonna give up Whit Merrifield and Danny Flores for Jonathan Hernandez and Sir Anthony Dominguez to bolster up the bullpen even more. I am gonna probably move a couple of these relief pitchers down here, like Stanek and Montero potentially. Kind of just to bolster up maybe our like infielders. So yeah, maybe throw in like Montero and Stanek. See what we can get for them. All right, I'm going to do this deal actually with the Cardinals. We're going to give up Luke Voigt, Scott Barlow, and Rafael Montero. We're going to get Josh Naylor. I've never traded for him before. I've seen him do good things. So he's had a couple good past seasons, and he could help us out. Luke Voigt's also kind of progressing a bit. So yeah, we'll move Barlow and Montero. I'll just do the Padres. We're gonna give up Ryan Stanek for Zimmer, Haynes, and Santos. All right, so I was able to pick up Andres Munoz. The problem is now Freddie Peralta's contract I can't afford. So, I'm going to have to try to get him back on the team somehow. I cannot afford his contract. So, yeah, he is wanting a lot of money. So, and we are over budget. So, I got to see if we can free up some cash somehow, some way. So, I'm going to see what's out there. Possibly to free up a little bit of money and try to get him back on the team. Alright, I'll do this as a little bit of a salary dump. So I know I just got Dominguez, but we're going to give it Dominguez, Miller, and Hernandez for Buchang, Cairo, and Rosales from the Nationals to free up a little bit more of our budget. Same thing here, kind of just a little bit of a dump trade here. Harrison, Miller, and Jansen Junk for Antoine Coyle from the White Sox. And plus he's an A potential. Alright, I might be losing this trade here, kind of, but I'm going to give it Machado. I'm going to get Austin Riley back at least, who's still pretty solid as a third baseman. Yeah, just because Machado's making a lot of money, I need to get a better second baseman. So right now I don't have one. I mean, other than Tyler Black, but yeah, Machado, Varlin, and Montesterio for Austin Riley. Yeah, I'll do this deal, and then maybe we could just sign a second baseman for agency. I think Jeff McNeil's still out there. Alright, so I was actually able to pick up both Jeff McNeil and Jonathan India in free agency, but I'm going to move Jonathan India and Felix Valerio to the Giants. We're just going to get Seth Corey. I need a starter, I think, just in case one of my guys goes down. So yeah, Seth Corey, welcome to the squad. And that's about it for moves. I'll see you guys to start at 5th and final. Alright, 5th and final season. This is the team. Pretty much. I mean, if I need to make any moves at the All-Star break or around the trade deadline, you will see those moves be made. I like the team. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully we can have a deep playoff run this season. That would be the goal. I mean, the rotation still looks really good. The bullpen, I'm hoping will hold up. I mean, again, we added Munoz. Obviously, you saw me trade for Jonathan Hernandez. We have Ryan Helsley in the middle. I'm hoping that it works. I mean, if I need to get another arm at the deadline, I will, just to ensure that we're good. Center fielder's okay. I mean, I could also maybe try to get a better center fielder. I mean, Garrett Mitchell's been fine, though, this video, so it hasn't been too bad. But we'll see if I need to do anything here. Juan Soto's a 99 overall. Dang. Okay, well, let's simulate. I'll see you guys the All-Star break. I expect us to be one of the better teams in the MLB once again. Alright, All-Star break, 53 and 39. It's not bad. I thought it would be a bit better, if I'm being quite honest with you. But we're still 3.5 up against the Pirates. And we do have one of the better teams in the MLB still. So, I mean, there's that. Look at the injury list. What do we got here? Contreras, torn groin. That's unfortunate. He's doing pretty solid, though. So, I'd like to get him back on the field as soon as possible. Steven Kwan having a nice year. Jeff McNeil been on fire as of late. All teams been on fire as of late, but not doing that great this season. Juan Soto's been amazing. Austin Riley again on fire. Could be better, though. A little bit better. Josh Naylor's been amazing. He's a good pickup. Joe Menez has been on fire, so that's good to see. Willie Dom's been on fire. Garrett Mitchell's been cold. You got Alex Hall kind of stepping in. Rowdy Tellez, though, has played too much when he does. He hits, so I like that. Kind of left has been playing a lot. Okay. How's the rotation looking this year? Burns has been okay. He's been on fire as of late, but yeah, I guess got to a cold start. Rodon's been solid. Freddie Peralta's been all right. Soroka's been great, and Woodruff, some regression here. Okay. Hernandez, I'm a little bit worried about. Helsley's been okay. Joel's been solid this year. Uribe's been good. Williams been struggling this year. Munoz, and then Michael King, 21 saves. I think I want to get another arm. I do. I really want to get another guy in the bullpen. I'm going to throw in Valenzuela. I'm going to throw in some of my top prospects here. Try to get somebody that's, like, really good. Whether they're good at hitting or pitching. I mean, I guess pitching would be ideal. I'll throw in Taylor as well. I feel like his contract, maybe we can try to get a... I'll look around for a stud reliever. If there's a cheap center fielder that's really good as well, I guess we could go after them too. They have to be, like, really good for me to pull the trigger. Like, Evan Carter, cool, but not quite what I'm after, right? James Wood, yeah, not after that, right? So I'll see what's out there in the market, and if I find something interesting, I will show you guys, and whether it's a center fielder or a relief pitcher. All right, it's not really amazing, but Leonardo Franco, Zach Littell, and Alexi Nunez for Manny Valenzuela, Antoine Coyle, and Tyrone Taylor. So yeah, we're doing this deal with the Rangers. This is really not studs, but I guess it's just help, so to speak. Franco's having a solid year. Zach Littell's been solid as well. So we get both of those guys, add them to the bullpen. It could be helpful. So I'm going to make this trade. That's going to be the only move we make. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We ended up going 101-61 on the season. Won the division, taking on the win of the wildcard playoff game. So we had a good year again. And I'm hoping this is the season where we could actually do well and get out of the friggin' NLCS and make a good run. So Mike Soroka getting the winning percentage leader. So that's cool to see. How did we do? Injury list. What do we got? Not anybody too important on the list. Lineups. Quan had a nice season. McNeil was alright. Could be better. Could be worse. Juan Soto missed some games, but he still hit pretty solid when he did play. Contreras, nice year from him. You know, he was on the IL for a bit. Josh Naylor was a nice pickup. Austin Riley ended up doing pretty good, so I like that. Joey Menez is solid. Willie Adames was really good. The season kind of cold, though. Tellez off the bench had a nice year. When he played, he started, against, righties, I guess, or lefties. Corbin Burns, excellent. Rodon was also good to end the season. Peralta had a nice year. Soroka was good. Had the best win percentage in the MLB. Seth Corey, not too hot. Don't like that. Helsley was good, though. The bullpen, Williams had a bad year, but for the most part, it looks okay. That's the thing. The bullpen's a wild card, man. They either good or they're not. But we won 101 games. I need them to be good in the postseason. We did have the best record in the MLB by 1 game over the Angels, who won 100 games in the AL. So who are we taking on? It's going to be the Mets. The New York Mets. Okay. We got Burns versus Matt Allen. Game 1. We're going to win that one 9-5. That's what we need to see. Game 2, Carlos Rodon versus Michael Kopech. Win that one 4-1. Game 3, Peralta versus Kodai Senga. And we win 6-2. That's what we like to see. In the championship series, we take on the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got a pretty solid team. They got Tris McKenzie. Okay, it's a good pickup for them. Now, I was going to make a trade maybe for Brandon Marsh, but I couldn't get him. He was too expensive because we were way over budget. Not a problem, though. How did Brandon Marsh end up doing, by the way? I'm curious to see their team, just to see how he did. So he was having a really good season. He ended up hitting 292. Okay, he had a good year. But he was hitting like 330 or something. Pretty crazy for him. So, Phillies, game 1. Burns versus McKenzie. We're going to win them on 3-1. Good job there from Burns. He's been lights out this postseason so far. Rodon versus Painter, game 2. We lose that one 8-1. Rodon got lit up. Peralta versus Peterson, game 3. We win 6-0. Great shutout there from Freddie Peralta. Threw a 3-hitter, complete game. Oh, no, he didn't throw a complete game. It was actually an 8.2 innings. And then Helsley came in, and I'm seeing that ERA, and it's scaring me a little bit. Game 4, Soroka versus Suarez. We win 10-3. And can we go to the World Series here with Burns on the bump versus McKenzie? Game 5, we don't. We lose 3-1, but we got 2 more games. Rodon, can you redeem yourself? You can't. You get lit up again. Okay, Game 7, do or die. Let's go to the World Series. Woodruff versus Peterson. Can we get the victory? We can. So we're in the World Series. It's going to be taking on either the Angels or the Red Sox. Maybe the Red Sox. Okay. So the Red Sox are in the World Series. How are they doing? The Red Sox, 91 wins. All right. This is it right here. This is the video. 5th and final season. Game 1, Burns versus Whitlock. We win 6-3. Carlos Rodon, Game 2 versus Tanner Houck. We win 7-5. Game 3, Peralta's been great this postseason. Plesac. We win. Can Soroka close out the deal with a sweep? We can't. We lose 5-4. Okay. Game 5, Burns versus Whitlock. We lose 7-1. Please don't lose 4 straight, because this is Game 6. We're probably going to lose it. Rodon's been terrible this postseason. Guys, are we really going to blow a 3-0 lead? Are we going to blow a 3-0 lead? I am not. Dude, Carlos Rodon's been selling. Okay, Woodruff, I need you to pitch the game of your life here versus Plesac. Please don't blow a 3-0 lead. Will we do it? I'm not looking. The Brewers have been defeated by the Red Sox. Better luck next season. So, blew a 3-0 lead. Wow. Wow. You want to talk about incredible. How do you blow a 3-0 lead, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. But that's brutal. That is brutal. Oh, what a disappointing ending to the video. How are you up 3-0 and you lose 4 straight? I mean, Austin Riley was a good pickup. He got one playoff MVP, but dang, man. Devers is always doing his thing out there. Soto, Kwan. We had some guys on the injury list. No. Okay. Lineup-wise, we had Boucheng actually getting PT. Okay. Contreras did not do good this postseason. Naylor was kind of cold. McNeil. Maybe should have kept India. Telez didn't do that great. I think the problem was the pit. Dude, Carlos Rodon, what happened? Woodruff struggled a bit too. Carlos Rodon was terrible in this postseason. Soroka wasn't that much better either. The bullpen, Joel was not very good. Zach Littell sucked. Honestly, the bullpen wasn't. Some guys were good, others weren't. I'm blaming this on Carlos Rodon, man. How do you friggin' pitch? You got to be better than that, my man. Dang, that stinks. We built a good team, but you know what? You can't go up 3-0 and then lose to the Red Sox. Like, that just can't happen. You can't blow a 3-0 lead. And we just did. I mean, we did. We did blow a 3-0 lead. But that is unfortunate. That's an unfortunate way to end the video. But, it happens. It's a video game, so you can't control the sim, man. So, you know. Anyways, let's just go to the full screen close of the video. I got nothing else to say. Alright, well, we got to wear that one on the chin. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down with the videos, go to socials, play a second channel, main channel, down in the description for content meeting TJP. And, yeah, we got our last AL team that didn't make the postseason. I think it's going to be the Orioles. That should be an interesting one. See how that one develops. But we're going to head on out for the day. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.